Hello, everyone, and happy Earth Day. I'm Mike Hollis, the Urban Farms Director at Services for the Underserved, and welcome to our seasonal broadcast for spring 2022. These broadcasts showcase the gardens at SUS and the people involved in their development and care. And I'm excited that you're sharing a few minutes with us this afternoon in celebration of their work. Whether it's backyard cleanups, repairs for raised beds, or installation of new gardens, April has always been the start of our busy season, so that we have everything in place for summer vegetables, herbs, flowers, and annual plantings that begin going into the ground over the coming weeks. Both the Urban Farms team and the SUS community at large have been working hard to launch all of our farms and gardens for the year, and that community includes our volunteer partners. So with that, I'm really excited to be joining you from the field as a group of intrepid volunteers behind me are building a new backyard garden for one of our residences in Brooklyn. If you don't already know Minjung Park, the SUS Volunteer and Community Relations Manager, she is an integral part of our success each spring as she identifies and coordinates groups that can help urban farms in supporting program sites like this one and achieving their garden aspirations. So I'm going to kind of step aside a little bit for a moment and ask that Minjung join us on camera.
Hi.
So Minjung, kind of starting off generally, can you tell us a bit about volunteerism at SUS?
So for the most part, right now, we are focusing on urban farms. We have teams going out to all of our programs that request an urban farm, whether to build a new one like we're doing today, or to get ready for the spring growing, which we're going to do on April 30th at 3rd Avenue. So it could range from doing this. We could be doing cleanup. We could be doing organizing files. And then we also have individuals who work on our programs and build relationships with each program.
So for a program site that could benefit from a volunteer group, whether it's building a garden or something completely unrelated like indoor painting, how can they make that request?
All they have to do is email me or give me a call. So it's Minjung Park, mpark at SUS, and give me a call.
For SUS staff, clients, or even members of the public, if they want to volunteer at an upcoming project, how can they learn more?
Same thing. Please, everybody, just reach out to me. Email is always the easiest, so it's mpark@sus.org, but give me a call and just find out what your program would like volunteers to do. And if you know someone who's interested in volunteering, please have them reach out to me and we'll connect and make sure it's a great fit for our programs. So thank you. I think.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Minjung. I now actually want to introduce a member of today's volunteer team from Third Bridge to talk a bit about our Earth Day project. So yeah, if you wanted to introduce yourself and then starting big picture, what kind of motivated Third Bridge to look for a community volunteer project for Earth Day?
Thank you, Mike. My name is Kyle and this is Nick. And Third Bridge as a company was founded off of crafting good work and also helping people grow, our people. And we wanted to share that with the community, build some beautiful flower beds today. Maybe it will inspire other people to share in our growth. And we thought that would be great for our own personal growth and, you know, just help out the community and inspire them.
Awesome. So for a project like today's, there's of course incredible value to the program receiving a new garden. Excuse me, but do you also think there might be value for the participants?
For us?
Yeah.
Of course. It helps us work better as a team, and it also inspires us to do good things in our workplace.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. And I'm actually going to do a quick sweep of the backyard just to show you some of the activities that have been taking place today. So I'm going to bring the camera in motion. Let's see if I can do this without causing too much trouble. So we can see some of the new raised beds going in and folks just finishing up with sealing the wood for these raised beds. This particular bed is going to be growing okra and some zinnias a little later in the season. And back here, we have 2 additional beds, which are going to be the focus for vegetable and herb plantings in just a couple of weeks. Excellent. All right. Let me bring this back to my little holding area towards the front there. Lovely. Okay. Urban Farms has certainly built considerable experience over the years in building garden boxes for our programs, but it's not the only place that Urban Farms carpentry and horticultural skills are applied. To chat about a new initiative, which Urban Farms is going to be helping in some construction, I'm joined by Joanna Seppin, the Individual Support Coordinator for Developmental Disabilities at SUS.
Hi.
Hello, Joanna. Oh, and I think I might see Monica over to the side as well.
We have Monica Santos here, our Chief Operating Officer for the DD Division. And we're really excited about this initiative. During the height of the pandemic, we had a lot of people that we support that did a lot of volunteer work through their day habs. And once the day habs were closed, through our residential council, they still advocated and said that they wanted to give back to the communities. And through social media and a lot of conversations, we found this initiative that's going on throughout the city, throughout the country, actually, yeah. Right? With community fridges that they're stocked with fresh fruits and vegetables, dry goods, canned goods, and it'll give the opportunity for the people that we support to maintain those community fridges and help out with a little bit of food security in their local communities. We also have our lending libraries.
Yeah, and for folks that might be viewing that just simply don't know what a community fridge is at all, could you maybe just explain the concept of a community fridge for folks?
It's we have a refrigerator and we have actually three locations identified in Brooklyn, in Queens, and in the Bronx. And it's a refrigerator that will be in front of one of our houses in a bit of a small shed. And it'll be
a day program. And a day program.
And it will be stocked on a weekly basis with food goods for anyone to come and just kind of open up the fridge, get what they need, no questions asked. And
it's also people can come and leave stuff. So if you've gone someplace and there was a sale on something and you bought a bunch, you can actually leave stuff there. So you could take or you can leave. So it really does, help the entire community and give back to the entire community. So we are excited about that.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and on that, just to kind of reiterate that point, it's not just for SUS clients and the participants. It really is a resource available to the entire community and the surrounding neighborhood as well.
Exactly. And the same concept is with the lending libraries. We build a little bit of a storage area in front of the programs, and people can borrow a book, they can leave a book, and hopefully we can get people reading more in our communities.
And unlike libraries, you don't necessarily need to bring it back, right? You can keep it or you can exchange something. And we are finding that, those resources for not just for young people, but for adults, it is something that's lacking right now. Even, bookstores have closed, libraries have limited hours. Even what some people might need in order to get a library card might be an issue for some of the people in the community.
It's really such an amazing initiative and really such an innovative approach to service delivery. And yeah, I'm seeing a note, community fridges are a lifeline to communities, especially as we grapple with high inflation rates from one of our viewers. So yeah, it's just a really, really amazing initiative. I'm really excited to see take wing. When can we hope to see some of the fridges and libraries active?
We're hoping to roll it out by June.
Awesome. Yeah, so right around the corner, really, right?
And some of this really started during the pandemic. A lot of us found that people we were supporting from the day program, their families were having issues at home in terms of meeting their food needs. So many of us were getting together, and Joanna spearheaded donations that we were able to bring to family members who could not get out to supermarkets or really just could not afford anything. So this really was spearheaded by seeing the need that the families we support were really having issues in the local communities.
Awesome. Yeah, really amazing. And again, so excited to see it in action very soon. So thank you so much, Joanna and Monica for joining us today and for filling us in on that really great initiative.
Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Take care. One other initiative that actually just came up this morning that if you are an SUS staff member, you may have seen an email around. SUS has launched their Food Security Resource Hub on the intranet. So while there will be a public component at some point in the future, if you are an SUS staff member with access to the intranet, check out the Urban Farms page where there is now a link to that Food Security Resource Hub. It has materials that include food security maps for each of our programs, links to educational resources, links to food and nutrition resources, and links to a lot of the city programs that have been integrated in food security work over the last decade in New York City. So yeah, definitely check that out if you have access to it, or watch for more information if you are not an SUS staff member over the coming months. With that, I want to thank all of you for joining us today. That's our broadcast, and I hope it gave you just a small glimpse of some of the incredible work taking place across SUS every day. I hope that spring offers blossoms for everyone, whether it's from your garden flowers or from the success of your new initiatives or projects. And I hope you're able to join us again in a few months for our live summer broadcast. Until then, best wishes for a beautiful spring. Take care, everyone.